Hi guys, welcome to my channel. A little bit of something. As you can see from the title, this is a get ready with me, and my first get ready with me. So let's see how it goes. So getting ready to go to school, basically going to the library, and from the library I have work later on in the evening. So I'm just going to be doing a very light minimal makeup, but while I'm doing that, I'm going to be talking about an issue that is going on at the moment back in Nigeria. Even though I'm not in Nigeria at the moment, I was in Nigeria, so I basically understand how it feels and how the situation is affecting every single person right now, and that is the traffic. So I'm going to be starting, first of all, with my moisturizer from Clean and Clear. Usually, for this year, 2020, one thing that I intend to take very seriously is skincare. I intend to take my skincare very, very seriously. Like I've never done it before in my life. But like now I am very convinced that I need to take my skincare seriously. In short, it's part of my vision 2020 goals, skincare. And so I ordered some products on Avon about a week ago. So no, not a week ago, some days ago. So I'm waiting for them to come in. I think they should be here tomorrow or next. When they come in, I'll show you a haul concerning that. So I like to use this face moisturizer because I have very, very dry skin, and usually if I just do my makeup like that, you can see the cracks, like the cracks of my forehead, beside my nose and all that. Now this moisturizer is actually oil free, so it doesn't it's not shiny. Basically, it's not usually shiny. So what I like to do is I got this Avon iconic dry oil spray, which I like to spray it on my face because it makes it glow somehow. I like to spray it on my face and then begin my makeup. So after I rub the cream, I usually go in with Illuminating Skin Primer. I actually got this primer from Primark. So far so good, that's been doing the job well. I don't use high-end luxury products because I'm not on that stage yet. But don't worry, very soon. So I want to talk about this traffic situation in Nigeria and this ban of Okada. Okay, I understand that, like, why they banned Okada in Nigeria, but it's just wrong timing. Recently the state government banning Okada, also known as motorcycles, banning them in Nigeria, saying that they cause a lot of harm to lives and property. But the truth is, and if you live in Lagos, you know the way the traffic is. It's excruciating, it's frustrating, it's annoying, like really, really annoying. I worked in Lagos for more than a year, and trust me, the one thing that I couldn't handle, I could handle it, but the one thing I kept complaining about over and over again was the traffic. I kept complaining about the traffic. Sometimes you wake up in the morning, like it was so bad. Like where I lived before in Lagos, when you wake up by 4 a.m. and at the end of the day you're supposed to resume work by 8 a.m. and then you get to work by 8:15 after waking up by 4 a.m. and then you close probably by 6 p.m. and then you get home 10 p.m. And it's still in that same Lagos. Somebody that is traveling to Ibadan would have gotten to Ibadan and people may probably come back, you know. So it was really annoying, it was really frustrating, and especially if you live on the island, no alternative routes, you're just going straight just like that. One of the things that even when we finally moved to the mainland, in short, it even got, I won't say it got worse, it was almost still the same experience, because after you leave early and then before you get a bus, and then when you get to CMS, there's another traffic there from CMS to VI, and then when you get to CMS, you wouldn't be the only vehicle you'll be able to enter is keke, and kekes, there's always a queue there. What we usually saved me most of the time, I started taking OPay. Sometimes I take Okada. I can't remember what's the name of that third one. I think, yeah, Okada, Max, and OPay. And we started taking them. For some of us that, you know, in short, taking an Uber or Taxify was not even the the best thing to do because of the traffic. And these bikes is more like saving grace for most of us. And then you have businesses that had to deliver services to their clients, and they had to make use of delivery bikes. They use delivery bikes most of the time, as some of you know. And then I'm going to be taking my Avon True Color Flawless Foundation in the color Spice. So this ban is just, I don't know, it doesn't make sense. I feel like they should have found a solution to the transportation issues first. That's what I think. I do understand that they are pressing towards better governance. They want to make lives better, but at the detriment of who? Because all these guys that they have said that they should not drive their motorcycle commercially, what are they going to do? What are they going to use to feed their families? Are they not thinking about that? Are they not going to feed their families? Like, it just doesn't, to me, it doesn't make sense. Like, how can you tell people that they should stop riding bikes? They should stop riding bikes. And when they stop riding bikes, they won't make money. And it's not as if they'll be easily employed, though. It's not as if they'll be easily employed. It's not as if they are just going to get a new job just like that. Even getting a job in Nigeria is another drama on its own. Okay, he said they should stop riding the one thing that gives them money. And most annoyingly right now, they now added those service companies like Okada, OPay, and all that. The other day they were going on a concerning it, and I don't blame them. A lot of people were complaining about OPay. Yeah, I know. Well, see, in short, the elephant in the room is that not every Nigerian can afford to buy a car right now, right? Everybody is just living within their basic means. They're living within their basic means, what they can afford now, which is bike. And it's faster, it's easier, right? Jena said that they are banning it. They are not serious. I just feel like they are so unserious, and I don't know, it just feels like probably our country is not even ready for a lot of things. Because change is a constant thing. Change must happen. But I just feel like even in their minds as a people, they don't want to change. Like, I'm just trying to imagine if I was in Nigeria and there was no bike. Like, I'll be getting to the office like 9 a.m. Even sometimes, even with the bike, you still get to the office late. You get to the office late. It's just annoying. Like, zero level of productivity because you are tired, you are exhausted from the traffic. Most of the time, it's those bikes that saved our lives. Those bikes that we took that saved our lives. If you are late for that appointment or something, you just take one bike I remember when I was going to, the day I was going to, and of course, sometimes those bikes, they mess you up as well. Because when I was going to do my tuberculosis testing in Ikeja, I remember that I'd taken BRT. And of course, even the BRT lane that was set up safe. Some people don't even, they don't even obey the laws of the BRT. Like, some private cars will still climb onto the BRT lane. I mean, I use BRT like every day, so I know. So the day when I was going for my, so I'm using my Avon True Glimmerstick eyeliner. So the day I was going for my what is it called? My tuberculosis testing, I actually took BRT in the morning. And hey, it was not a funny situation. It started raining heavily. Like, from where my house was to Ikeja is about a maximum of, if there was no traffic, I should be there in 15 minutes. It's just 10 minutes if possible. Like, if there's no traffic, just because it's just a straight road. Okay. So I was there inside the BRT before the BRT came, first of all. No time, no definite time. And it's not like I'm complaining. Okay, I'm complaining. But you understand what I mean? Like, Nigeria, our country has just done us in such a way that it has made us complainers. We're always complaining about something. I feel like it's so annoying. Every time, do we have to complain before something is done? I heard that they are planning to lift it now. Like, do we have to complain before something is done? Must we talk? Is it that common sense is not common again anymore? Sometimes when you want to do something, like, think about the after effects. I feel like some of the people in government, they don't reason. They don't, like, what is the purpose of having committees set up or having a large number of people in government and nobody is thinking and nobody is saying anything? I just feel like, are you just there as a busybody? You're just there to fill in the position. You're just there. Just show up. You're not just to show up. You're elected so that you could get things done. For God's sake. To get things done. That was why you were elected. So I don't see why. I don't know. Nigeria will just make you tired. If you go on Twitter, you will see lots of conversations by... Oh, sorry, I forgot something. Okay, so you will see lots of conversations by different Nigerians on different levels, on things that they've gone through. Businesses have suffered. It's painful, really. Imagine people trekking from one place to the other, and then you still have to show up to work the next day. HR will not hear that something happened, or you did not get back. They find a way to also frustrate you, and the way they will frustrate you is to remove an extra money from your from the small money that you are collecting as salary. It's just a vicious cycle, if you ask me. A very vicious cycle. The government says don't use bike. You don't use bike, bosses will increase their fees. When they increase their fees, then you pay more. Or if you say, okay, let me even still be waiting, let me wait for the one that is cheaper. Or let me wait for the one that is cheaper. By the time you wait, time has gone. You now get to the office late. When you get to the office late, HR will not hear whether it's because you already budgeted how much you're going to spend on transport for that day. And then by the end of the month, you discover that your monthly salary has been cut by half. Why? Late coming. So I feel it's just a very vicious cycle. The repercussion of this ban is Forget about the fact that if people are losing their jobs, but people that even have jobs are going to even suffer for it as well. And then you don't know that these people, these motorcyclists, that's when temptation now steps in. They now begin to steal from people. The current problems that are on ground, they still steal. They steal. Then you now add this one on top. They now still steal again. It's just a very painful thing for us to be going through. Lagos is supposed to be a mega city. Nigeria is supposed to be a mega country. At this stage in our lives, at this point, where we are right now, sometimes in Nigeria will just make you sit down and sigh. And it's not like you don't know what to do, but it's just a very, very frustrating state to be. Like, it's just painful sometimes because you're wondering, where did we go wrong as a country? Like, where did we get to this point? Why? And I'm saying we because there was an article I wrote on my blog about, probably about 2 years ago, about a year ago. I talked about corruption did not just start. It's not just from the government, like all those talk that the government is corrupt. Corruption started from the grassroots. So when you were in secondary school, and when they said who did this, and then you lied on somebody else, and then you got into the university, and they talked about something, and you pretended that as if you were not the one that did it, or you were in the SUG in the university, and you were the financial person, and at the end of the day, money is missing from the purse because you are spending it. That's where it started from. You are spending all those money that they put in your care that you should take care of. You decided that you will spend it because nobody is looking at you, and you have forged the figures to benefit you. Or even if you don't even forge the figures, you go ahead and then you borrow the money without telling your superior, right? You borrow the money without telling your superior, and afterwards you return it back. That's where it started from. And maybe when you discover that your superior does not know, you don't even ever return it back. You don't know that. It's a vicious circle. It keeps going round and round again. It's a serious issue. A very serious issue. So it's not about oh, they are banning traffic now, they are doing it for their own good and all that. They know what they are doing. They know who's gonna suffer for all these things that they are doing. They have a reason now. They said I read that they launched 65 new buses. 65 new buses for a population of how much? 65 buses. You're launching 65 buses. How is that going to be beneficial? And all those, you know how many local governments and how many places are in Lagos State alone? You're launching 65 buses. So that what will happen? Before you even decide what you want to do, actually you give them time, and they should have a well thought out plan on what they really want to do. That's what I feel. Like, I feel like they're just doing things as they're thinking about it. Oh, okay, this is going to be beneficial, let's do this. I feel that's what they're just doing. They're just doing things on impulse. How can you run a government on impulse? Yes, you probably have had a well thought out plan of what you want to achieve while you're in office. But at the detriment of who? when people say that we have prayed enough, we have prayed enough, it's not as if they don't believe in the power of prayer. It's just that sometimes people hide under not doing what they are supposed to do under prayer. It's just like you have an exam coming. You have an exam coming, right? You don't read. You say, God, do it. How can God do it when there is nothing that he's going to remind you of when you get to the exam hall? What is he going to do? What is he going to do when you get to the exam hall? When there's what you say, oh, he's going to remind you of all the things that you have read. What did you read? You did not read anything. He's supposed to remind you. Like, really? Is he a magician? Please, I don't even want to talk. You said you want to change the way things are in this country. Please, though, let everybody be guided. So I'm not going to be doing any extra thing. I'm just powdering my face, I beg. Now, book I won't go read. I just want to look put together because you never know. So we have work to do in our country. We have work to do, please, and let everybody play their parts. Let everybody play their part. So if you're in government or if you're planning to go into government, you have to know that everything that you're doing should be towards, it should not be for your own selfish desires, towards the betterment of the nation and of the people. How is it going to affect the people? The people come first, and you are a part of the people. So don't think of just yourself alone. You are a part of the people as well. You're a part of the people as well. So please, that is just what I wanted to talk about. This traffic situation, this motorcycle ban. They need to fix it. They need to fix it, really. I don't know, my lips are very dry. So, Bona, like I said, I book at the go read. Interestingly, all the makeup that I know how to do today, I learned it on YouTube. I didn't go to any makeup school. There was a time I was even thinking that I would do makeup professionally. But it's like I have a different calling. So I'm just gonna take my e.l.f. lip lacquer, my e.l.f. lip lacquer. And I also like to, I have this Primark set I bought. Very nice. It gives you this kind of shine so that the lips are not dull. I like it. I don't know, I like it so much. Stick to the stuff you know. If you wanna be cool, follow one simple rule. Don't mess with the flow, no, no. So, in order to make the look pop, I go in with my Jena Frumes bronze and highlights. I don't know, Jena Frumes. I got it from Primark as well. I'm a Primark baby. Yo. And I just take a little, just use it to highlight a little bit so I don't look too dull. So let everybody be guided, though, please. If they know that they want to ban bike, then they should find an alternative solution. And if they know there is no alternative solution, they should better leave those bikes alone. Because a huge number of Nigerians in Lagos City are surviving on that. That's the way they commute. No, not everybody can afford Uber or Taxify. And it's just the way the world is set up. So please, you should not be thinking about setting up policies that doesn't really make sense and that a large number of people are going to suffer for it. It's not just the people that are going to lose their jobs. The people who patronize the motorcycles are also going to feel an enormous amount of strain. So please, you should be guided. So I'm just going to do my hair off camera and then I'll come back. Like, you know that statement where they say, who did we offend? Like, really, who did Nigerians offend? Eh? Sometimes when you go back and you watch old videos of the past, sometimes, like, I'm usually tired, yeah, because I'm on Twitter. I sometimes, I don't like to, like, voice out my opinion or type out my opinion or tweet out my opinion, as the case may be, on Twitter. I just look for somebody whose opinion, I mean, it's already been said, basically. I look for somebody's opinion and I retweet it, like, that communicates exactly how I'm feeling. Because sometimes I'm just, you know, you're just tired, like, we have been talking about these things for a very long time. When is it going to change? I wonder, when is it going to change? When is it going to become better? Well, that's all my musings for this morning. I have to get going now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this traffic situation. Do you think this motorcycle ban, do you think it makes sense, you know? And what possible solutions would you suggest to the government for them to make it better? Because I just feel like people are just, I know that it seems like everything that we are doing is not working, but I think little drops of water makes a mighty ocean, and every change that we want to see in the world starts from us. So as much as we can, as much as it's annoying and frustrating, let's not really, like, give up on our country, because if we give up, they will tear it apart. They're already starting to tear it apart. So let's not give up. Okay, I think that is the message for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share. If you are not a first timer here, don't forget to subscribe. Don't go anywhere, please subscribe. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.